back to the TD Podcast. We are your hosts, Tony and Dak, and in today's episode, we are going through our Tailing with TD. Did I already say that? Honestly, I'm on
No, you're
autopilot.
good.
Cool. Tailing with TD episode where we go through typically our bet of the week, survivors, and pick'ems. This week, we don't have our bets yet, so that just means you got to stay tuned for our TikTok and Instagram page where we will be dropping that. Yes, we will actually be posting something on TikTok. I've been trying to do better, but life gets busy.
We'll say our bet from last week.
Did not hit.
I believe our week obviously didn't hit.
It was 3 for 4 though, wasn't it?
No, the Ravens
Oh.
didn't cover. Josh Jacobs got hurt. And the Texans Titans didn't go over, so it was actually 1 for 4.
Wow. Well, that's the last time you're making a bet. Fired. Straight to jail. Anyways, let's get to the episode and what we got this week. So, jumping into our... Let me get rid of that. Hold on. Bang. Getting into our survivors. Last week, I had the 49ers whooping up on the Cardinals, and you had the Ravens whooping up on the Browns. Finally getting back in the win column for me for the survivor. For those of you that are new, typically survivor picks are try to make it throughout the season as long as possible. But that's not fun for us because that would have ended a long time ago for us. It would have ended in week 3. So we're just
Week
going to try
5
to...
for me,
No, week 3 for you.
I believe.
Week 5 for me.
Was it?
Yeah. You had the Packers in week 3 and they lost to the Browns.
Oh
And then I
yeah.
picked the Giants because I thought I was that guy and I wasn't. So that's our survivor picks from last week that I'm back on streak and Dak is on a 3-game win streak. Now to our current picks for this week. I have the Ravens beating the Jets and Dak has the Jags beating the Cardinals. I don't anticipate the Ravens losing to the Tyrod Taylor-led Jets. We'll be getting into that more in the Waiver Wire Wednesday episode. Oh, wait, it's already out. So go watch that if you haven't already. If you haven't already, what the heck are you doing? Come on now. And then Dak is fading the Cardinals once again with the Jags, who just popped off and stomped out the Chargers. Do you have any reasoning behind that, or is it just
Yes.
Cardinals suck?
Cardinals are kind of struggling. They're in games, but they're not in games. They're kind of like the Raiders. They're just not really there yet. And the Jags, they have potential. They have a bunch of offensive firepower.
They sure do.
Um,
They have a
and their
former Raider,
defense
Jacoby Myers. He's pretty good.
and their defense is decent. But I don't know. I don't necessarily like the Cardinals because they just seem to either be in a one-score game or they're just getting pounded.
Yeah. My worry is Jacoby Brissett has not thrown less than 2 touchdowns in a game so far since he's gotten the starting position. My question is, when the heck is Kyler Murray going to be playing football again?
They put him on the IR. I think he said he'd be out for at least 4 more weeks,
Oh,
like 2 weeks ago.
But so going back to the previous video we recorded, a little bit of a backtrack here. I forgot. So those of you that haven't watched it yet, we did a look back to our preseason takes, and we released a video. We released a video titled "Players with the Most to Prove." I talked about Kyler Murray. He most definitely has not proven jack diddly squat. So that will also go into my best takes column, which I might drop a TikTok about just to throw something over there. If you haven't already, go follow us on all those things down below on that little runner that I worked so hard on finding out how to do. Now back to the video and what actually matters. Our pick'ems from last week. I went 3 for 3 again, furthering my lead against Dak, and he once again dropped the ball, taking the Chargers, who he should never pick unless they're playing against the Raiders, who lost to the Jags, which me being my big brain self anticipated, so I was happy when he took them. The Chargers have no starting offensive tackles, no Marion Hampton, and then Ladd McConkey had 5 targets? What the heck is that all about? Did he even have 5 targets?
Not for sure, but he was definitely a dud.
Yeah, he's definitely a
If
dud.
you referencing our
Yeah,
fantasy or waiver wire Wednesday episode,
yeah. Okay, go watch that.
definitely dud this week.
Yeah. But yeah, the Packers came through for you with the
4 targets.
4 targets. That's disgusting. Jameis Winston should have eaten a W on Sunday, but had a miscommunication, if I'm not mistaken, with his receiver. And
Jalen Hyatt didn't run the right route.
yeah, Jalen Hyatt fumbled the ball, metaphorically this time, and screwed the Giants from taking another win. And then the Cowboys stomped out the Raiders because they're bad at football. And then the Texans, all those teams that I picked, did what I expected them to. The Texans, not as much as I thought they would. Actually, no, that's not true. I expected the Titans to cover. The Ravens, I anticipated to win. And now that Shedeur Sanders is starting, I 100% am glad that I chose the Ravens. And then the Patriots continued to beat the teams that they're supposed to beat. I can only imagine what they would be doing next week if they played them this week against Taylor. And now, this week's pick'ems. I didn't choose all the easy games. I gave Dak a couple of easy ones. Once again, I will mention I've given him the opportunity to send his before mine, but he insists on not doing so. So I took the Jags against the Cardinals.
I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah. I took the Jags against the Cardinals, which is his survivor. So if he loses the survivor, I lose the pick'em. We're even Steven there.
Wait, hold on. I took a pick'em and a survivor.
What? That's my pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Okay, I
matter.
was like,
Yeah, you're
I'm not
good.
allowed to take as my survivor
you're
and
good.
a pick'em.
You're good. And then I chose the Patriots against the Bengals. Unless the Bengals do something crazy, I don't expect them to win, especially without Jamar Chase. And then the Bears, I expect to beat the Steelers without Aaron Rodgers. They're doing better. They're like the Chicago Bulls at the moment, playing better than they had in the past, which is important because they need to in order to stay up
Who's
in
going to be
that
playing
division.
quarterback for the Steelers? Is it
Mason Rudolph.
Because
So it's a good thing they're not playing Myles
Will
Garrett.
Howard is on the IR.
Ooh, who's their
So-
third? Who's gonna be the third or their backup? Is it Skyler? What is it? Skyler? No, what's his name? Do they even
Skylar
have?
Thompson?
Do they even have a third or another backup?
I'm sure they will have to have somebody.
But
Emergency quarterback.
also, Aaron Rodgers isn't confirmed to be out. He's just questionable. Yeah, Skylar Thompson. Oh, Will Howard is not on IR anymore.
Oh.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that is fun. We might see
Will
little
Howard
Will
get-
Howard. That could be fun.
I highly doubt it. He hasn't been getting reps.
Yeah, I doubt it too, but it'd be cool if Mason Rudolph was stinking it up and he got tossed in the game.
I really want to
Against-
see what Will Howard does, just because of the simple fact that I have him on my dynasty team. And
Against-
he's on the taxi squad. And can he make the roster next year?
Hey, I'm just gonna throw out that I have Jalen Milroe on my taxi squad, and the way Sam Darnold's been playing, I'm totally here for it.
Sam Darnold is not getting benched.
Dude, he threw 4 interceptions last week. I'm not saying he's
He
getting
also
benched.
has him as like 7-3 right now.
I'm not saying he's getting benched. I'm saying next year. Don't say
They're
it ain't
paying him
so.
too much money.
There's
Paying
an
him too
easy
much
out.
money.
There's an easy out of that contract. Believe me, I was all in on that this offseason. There's a lot of controversy between him and Gino, so I had to hear a lot of it. Now you have the Ravens, Browns, and Seahawks. So you took the slow balls down the middle, so I can't wait for
Whoa.
somebody.
The Browns beating the Raiders is not a slow ball.
Okay, that's fair. But you love fading the Raiders, so, and I really need the Raiders to lose because I want a better pick. I don't know what they're gonna do because from what I've heard, I don't watch college football, so don't come at me.
I don't necessarily see a lot of good old linemen in the draft either.
I'm talking about quarterback Mendoza. I've heard he's that guy sometimes. I've heard
He is,
Dante
but
Brown. Dante Brown from Kentucky, right?
Dante Moore.
Dante Moore.
Dante Moore from Oregon.
Oregon. Wow. See, told you I don't watch college football. I also haven't played NCAA much because somebody can't get people for a dynasty. So,
I don't know who he's talking about, guys.
It's him.
No idea
Then
who
there's
he's
a
talking
guy
about.
in Oklahoma, I guess. There's a couple of guys, but I've heard this class is pretty mid. So maybe we'll just.
Yeah, but like what's crazy is I've heard that Cam Ward would have been quarterback 5 in this year's draft class with quarterbacks.
Interesting.
So I'm kind of interested to see what the quarterbacks come
Hold
out
on.
this year.
I'm blanking. Who else got drafted this year?
We had Jackson Dart,
Jackson Dart
who I was high on.
He'd probably be QB1 at this point, like if you redrafted.
Yes, correct. Cam Ward, Shador,
Yeah, Shador.
Jalen Milroe.
So Cam Ward was the only one in the first 25 picks, 24.
Dart
picks.
went 26.
Dart went 25.
25.
26 was James Pierce. Wow, is there really like Tyler Shuck? Duh.
Third rounder.
Second rounder.
Second round. They
Yeah.
wasted a second on him, and he's not doing much down there.
Yeah, I mean he's like
Did win in the football game.
26 years old. Poor guy. Jalen Milroe in the third. I really wanted the Raiders to get him. Then Dylan Gabriel in the third. So yeah, this
last year sucked.
Yeah, they were not. It was not a good year to need a quarterback. Then Shadur Sanders in the fifth. I think that's the last quarterback that's worth no. Oh wait, no, Will Howard. He went. When did he go in the sixth? Oh, Kyle McCord too. Did he get released?
Yeah. I think he's in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, he's on the Eagles.
Yeah, he's on the Eagles. Oh, he's on the practice squad. They waived him, and now he's on the practice squad. Will Howard's obviously there. Riley Leonard, duh. Graham Mertz. I had never heard of his name in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie.
Florida quarterback. I think he actually broke his leg and all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, Tommy Malott, not even on the team. I think he's on the Saints now, if he's still there. And then Cam Miller, also not on the team anymore, unless he's on the practice squad now. I don't know for sure. He was a Raider. Fun fact for you. Yeah, he's practice squad maybe. Says he was signed on May 9th. Then it says maybe out of order. He was waived, and it says he was signed to the practice squad, and then he said it was waived, but it says it was the same day, so I'm assuming it's just flip-flopped. But all that to be said, the quarterbacks have not been good recently. So and then Jaden Daniels is even stinking it up, being hurt a lot. Caleb Williams is coming back, so that's good. Drake May's popping off, obviously. So all that to be said, it's not a good time to be quarterback needy, and But you said the offensive linemen also aren't great. But I say to that, a lot of that kind of stuff pops up in the Senior Bowl. So I'm not worried about any of that mumbo jumbo till the Senior Bowl comes around. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
But that'll wrap up our weekly Pick'ems episode. We did a little bit more yapping than we usually do. Usually we just get right through it. But I figured, why not just chat a little bit, Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are having a great day, and hope this video made the day better. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with those who also feel like you feel like need to know ball. If you're like, hey, you're talking to your buddy like, hey, this guy, this team's gonna beat this team, and you need some proof in the pudding, just direct them over here to the weekly pick'ems, because I'm on a burner. I think I'm 6-0 in the last 2 weeks.
You're 9-0 in the last 3.
Whew, look at that! Give me that! Give me all that!
I believe.
And 4-1 from my weekly pick'ems this last week against the spread, might I add, which is pretty darn good. The only one I lost was the Seahawks Rams, and that was by 1 point. So I'm
are
on a burner.
you had the Colts beating the Steelers week 9, and then week 10 you went 3-0, and then week 11 you went 3-0.
So I am
so
8-1
8-1
in the last 3 weeks.
and you're actually 11-1 in the last 4. Holy, you are 14-1 in the last 5.
Burning it.
So yeah. You're on a.
So if you need you want to make a bet, come on over here. We're not good at making bets, but if you want a little pick'em bet, just come on over here and keep your eye
we
out.
say in the pick'ems, not what we do on the Tailing with TD.
Yeah, that's what we should start doing, is just making our bets on our pick'ems. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that little banter, I'm gonna go ahead and clip that too. Go ahead and throw that on the TikTok. Might I add? Need that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got a little bit more ball knowledge. Ball knowledge. What the heck was that? And just have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.